Y'all like Invincible? Y'all got Amazon Prime? Y'all like Mark Grayson?
No to all those questions, especially Amazon Prime.
You're right, too expensive. Anyway.
Honestly, the only reason why you'd have Amazon Prime is if you constantly use Amazon and rely on it, or if you accidentally forgot to uncheck that box with every purchase, because that's how they get you. Freaking
They got
happened
me
to me a
twice
couple
with that
times.
shit.
Yep. It's like they have experts in that area. They always put it in places and always do something that makes you
And it is...
accidentally
Yeah.
hit that button or not
And
check it off.
And it's so fucking hard to cancel that shit.
Exactly.
I had to look at like fucking 3 different YouTube videos just to figure that shit out.
Different YouTube videos.
The first 2 were not in English.
Oh gosh.
So only the first one counts.
Yeah, of course. But anyway, yeah, for the Invincible thing, I've never seen it, never watched it.
Never read
Not
it.
really planned. Never read it. Never heard of it. Really. But I'm just fan. Freaking Anthony always talks about that shit.
Not always. It's been like a couple times. I always talk about South Park.
No, always.
Check out our last South Park video.
Anyway, just about the Invincible. Apparently, this title on MovieWeb.com says Invincible live-action movie is aiming to be very different from Amazon's animated TV show. Anthony, you watch it more than me, you know a lot more about it than me. So, what does it mean by that?
Well, obviously, it's going to be a lot different from the TV show. Now, this could be good or bad because the TV show, animated and everything, was different from the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Not by too much, but I will say this: if they change Amber, pretty sure everybody will be happy. Because I know you don't know, but all right, Mark Grayson, right? He is invincible. He has a secret identity and everything. He starts dating this girl called Amber. Don't even remember her last name. That's not important right now. And because Mark is a superhero, he's often late to a lot of plans that they have. He goes missing sometimes because he's off as Invincible fighting villains and shit.
All right.
And she gets mad, understandably. And to save the relationship, Mark decides, I'm going to tell her. It's like, Amber, I'm invincible. This is why I've been late to so many things and all this other shit. And then she says, I know. I've known for weeks. So why the fuck are you getting mad at him?
Because he didn't say anything.
That's exactly the reason. It's like, you weren't honest with me and all this other bullshit. Like, the fuck? Like, the episode prior to that, right? Huh?
I said no. You should just be like, "You happy? I just told you right now."
That's basically
if
what he said.
If he really wanted to, he didn't have to tell her. But he thought it would be, to save the relationship. He should, and he should be not be getting mad at for that. Kind of dumb.
Exactly. Fucking. She really has the audacity to say, you should have told me. Fucking Mark's poor dumbass. Just like, I'm telling you now.
Exactly. I mean, he is. I mean, it's not like, how come she didn't say anything when she first found out?
Exactly. That is the first fucking thing I said.
It's the same logic.
And when I told my sister that she doesn't watch Invincible either, I just really had to rant to someone about it. She really looked at me and said just what you fucking said.
Man, the writers really need to, just kind of dig deeper a little bit.
And, alright. I kind of read Invincible, but not really when I was a kid. There's this comic book store at the Santa Monica Providence, like at the very end, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me and my family would always go to Santa Monica for some reason. I don't remember why. But me and my brother, we would always go to the comic book section. And my brother, he would just be content with looking at the Simpsons comics. But me being the curious fucker I was, I actually went around and just looked at random shit. I couldn't read, so I just looked at the pictures. And I always
what
remember.
comics are about.
Yeah, kind of. Fucking. I always thought fucking Omni-Man was J. Jonah Jameson, and I swear I am not like doing the fucking memes and shit. Like I genuinely thought that was like a fucking different Earth or whatever where J. Jonah Jameson got powers instead.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember that being so funny. But I will say this: I don't like race swapping because Amber is white in the comics and she's black in the TV show. I will say this though. Amber in the animated show is very hot. In the comics is like, alright, she looks like a fucking Barbie. But in the animated show she's like, goddamn. I will say that is the only fucking pro that I can give right now.
Alrighty then.
I'll be honest, this is the only thing I wanted to talk about. Just Amber.
You guys couldn't see that. I just, Anthony and I are on Zoom right now when we're talking. I just looked at him in my eye. Just got closer and closer and close. No, I'm just fine. But okay, you know me. I'm not really knowledgeable, or I don't have all the knowledge of like the superheroes and whatnot. Because you grew up on this stuff, so you know way more about it than I do, or I probably ever will.
It was a coping mechanism.
It's a coping mechanism.
What?
So, Invincible, right?
Yeah.
His powers are just to be invincible, or is there what can you do?
He has super strength. He can fly. He's kind of invulnerable, but not really, because he's young. Okay, he's half Viltrumite, right? His dad is full Viltrumite. His dad is Omni-Man. And you know, he had a kid with Debbie, a woman from Earth, so half Viltrumite. And the Viltrums, they literally get stronger with age. Like you can be as strong as you want, like at whatever age you want, but your age will literally like basically be a multiplier. So
alright, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, but I will say this: they are not as strong. They are not as strong as like Kryptonians. They're not the same universe, but a little bit of spoilers. So just skip forward like 15-20 seconds.
I'm skipping.
The Viltrumites, they conquer planets, right? And if they can't conquer them, they destroy them. And it takes 3 Viltrums to destroy them. Yeah, they have to fly through the Earth's core. It takes 3 of them to do that shit. It takes Superman a bad sneeze to destroy a planet. So they're not as strong as Kryptonians. So far there's no weaknesses that we know of, like in the show, and honestly, like again, I can't fucking remember a lot of shit from the comics. So
watch him just be like just deathly allergic to water or something.
No. So far, like the only thing that has been proven to harm a Viltrum is literally just brute force.
His words. What? Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you hit anything hard enough, it'll eventually break or bleed.
Of course. And bleed.
And the Viltrums are no exception. Fucking Omni-Man got his shit kicked in by the Guardians of the Globe, which is Image Comics' version of fucking Justice League. Oh, but let me tell you about the fucking Guardians, right? Okay. So, the main members, right, of the Justice League is Batman, right?
Right.
In Invincible, I think his name was like Darkwing or some shit. He's literally just Black Batman.
Alright.
There's Green Lantern as well, right? Green Ghost. And it literally... Green Ghost, she literally looks like... those skin-tight suits that, like, sometimes prop guys wear so like they're not seen in the
Oh
green
yeah.
screen. She literally looks like that, but just a little bit more mystical.
All right.
Martian Manhunter, right?
Yeah.
Martian Man.
Martian Man. All right.
Seriously, that's fucking it.
Martian Man.
All right. There's Wonder Woman.
And
Hang
then
on.
just a woman.
No, hang on. Invincible.
Or just wondering. She's
I
just a
can't
thought,
fucking.
not even
I can't remember.
just an idea.
I
Not
think
even
it's.
a person.
I think it's War Woman. Hang on. Yeah, it's War Woman.
Oh gosh.
Instead of a sword, she has a Indian battle hammer.
All right.
I think that's the name of the weapon. It's a long stick with a really thick ball at the end. And most of all,
Jolnir.
Superman. Well, technically Omni-Man is supposed to be Superman. Instead, the Superman character is filled in by this guy called the Immortal. And do you know who Vandal Savage is?
No.
He's literally, I don't remember if he's a caveman or a Neanderthal, but he's a prehistoric man that saw an asteroid fall from the Earth, from the heavens. And he went to go check it out. And, the asteroid was warm, so he slept on it. Because,
Yeah, that's my first thought.
it was either that or
Seeing
sleep in a
asteroid fall
cold-ass
from the
cave.
sky, I'm just like, yeah, my first thought is just, oh, warm asteroid. I'm gonna sleep on it.
Well, it's either that or sleep in a cold, dark, damp cave. So
Better
you have to
than
look
an
at it from
asteroid.
that perspective too.
Well, it's an asteroid. It's like, how can you sleep on something round like that?
Well, it was a special
Like-
asteroid. I don't fucking know.
Of course.
Point is,
it was a special asteroid.
he
It
slept
was
on
made
it.
for you.
He slept on it and became immortal. Both Vandal Savage and the Immortal.
Next time I see an
Except-
asteroid, I'm gonna sleep on that shit.
Except the Immortal is literally like a Vandal Savage that just decided to be good instead of a conqueror. Or attempted conqueror, I guess. Yeah, that's literally it. And Omni-Man... Oh wait, Aquaman. God damn, he's getting disrespected here
Water
too.
man.
I don't actually remember his name. I think it was like the Submariner. No, that's something else.
This is the Meriden?
No, the Submariner. It's like from...
Oh.
He's from Marvel. He's like Aquaman, but way stronger. But he has wings on his feet. That was kind of the weird part. But anyway, Aquaman, his character. Oh wait, fuck! I forgot too. Aquaman is literally just a fucking sentient fish. He's the king of the sea and everything. And the Flash, right? Red Rush. That's his name, Red Rush, in Invincible. He's Russian.
Just Red Rush. He's Russian.
Yeah.
Why not just call him the Blur or something?
That's what they used to call Superman in Smallville.
That's actually what they call the racing thing in the Little Rascals.
Oh,
Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
The Blur. No, but going back to the Invincible. Are you done talking what you're talking about?
Yeah.
All right. So going back to Invincible. So right now it's a cartoon or live action.
Animated series. So
Animated
cartoon.
series. Okay, so then, yeah, and then they're planning on making it into a live action. Right. And well, of course, with live actions, or movies, cartoons, whatever, who go from being a cartoon to a live action. I don't know if you've kind of noticed it. It kind of degrades in quality.
It really does. I will say
And-
that.
I mean, not just for superheroes or any kind of their specific movies, but any cartoon that's been turned into a live action. I know, because remember the Powerpuff Girls when we were talking about that?
Oh yeah.
That's kind of the main reason
Oh
why
my
I'm
god,
getting into this.
they really try to make them as gritty as possible. Like, she's a heroin addict. She's a manipulative
Porn
lesbian.
star.
Yeah,
freaking-
she's a porn star. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing, CW?
Exactly. So I'm just hoping that they don't make, Invincible like that. Like, or just mess up that bad.
Well, they're not
Because
in
who
the
had that idea? Huh?
CW. CW.
Yeah, I know, but like the person.
I don't know.
Oh, and
Look,
who said yes to that idea?
they can't be that bad only because they are not in the hands of the CW. Because the CW will try to make them as gritty and as edgy as possible. Like, you would swear our good friend Nate was the CEO of that shit.
Really?
Yeah. Like, fuck. Like, they really changed fucking sugared spice everything nice into I'm a recovering heroin addict.
Hey, sugar and spice with everything nice to expire one day. But
Sugar, spice, and
I
every
just hope they
kind of
don't.
drug.
Hey, spice is a drug, right? I think
I
that's code for something. I forgot. So maybe freaking Professor X, whatever.
That's special oregano.
Special oregano.
Yes.
Yeah, the one that the creepy guy in the alley gives you, or he tries to keep giving you.
Oh wait, quick
That
thing
guy.
that just kind of reminded me, since we were talking about weed, basically. Um, what's it called? When I was on the bus, I was like watching 60-second comics or some shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
and they were describing silver kryptonite. Uh, Basically, Superman found silver kryptonite. It's like, ooh, I wonder what this does to me, which is not the right thing to do because
Yeah.
in case
Yeah,
you
it's
don't know,
kryptonite in
Cornell,
name.
kryptonite is literally just hardened radiation from Krypton,
Mhm.
and it affects humans too. It just doesn't happen as fast.
Okay.
Point is, it's solid cancer.
All right.
And actually, I got two kryptonite things. One, there's pink kryptonite, right? Literally, it just makes Superman gay.
All right.
And in this comic, Superman found silver kryptonite. He used it, and it knocked him out. Batman was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" And he's like, "This shit's dangerous. Let's launch it into the sun." It turns out Superman wasn't knocked out. He was just asleep. Because silver kryptonite made him
Is
high.
the roofie of kryptonite? Oh.
Yeah, it made him high. Like he
I was
woke
actually kind
up.
of thinking, like, how did weed kind of come into this? And then you said that, I was just like, oh.
And he woke up and like the whole Justice League and everything was just like in this weird ass Powerpuff Girl type animation cartoon for him, and he was like laughing. And I'll be honest, it was so fucking different compared to like in Smallville, because in Smallville it made him like fucking schizophrenic as shit.
Oh gosh.
So it still made him see things. So I guess it was just a bad trip. So they kind of kept it to the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
But holy shit.
Yeah, really.
I think he was like gonna kill Lex Luthor or Lana Lang. I don't remember. Because like he was just that schizophrenic.
Yeah.
And at this point, Lex was still friends with Clark, so like they were still cool. So it wasn't even like you exposed my identity or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But okay, just one more thing and then we can end the video. In that same
All
comic, Batman's trying to get him to fall asleep or whatever, but they can't because the fucking Man of Steel. And I guess Batman didn't have like kryptonite on hand or whatever. And he wasn't a threat, so it would have just been a dick move. He's like, I'm gonna go to Earth. I smell someone cooking brownies in North Kansas or some. I mean, in North Dakota. In North Dakota, I'll be right back. Like, what the fuck? Like, I smell someone making brownies like a couple hundred miles away. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Like that is on some like gangster shit right there.
Just imagine, just go up to the door like, yeah, I came from California over all the way to freaking Africa because I heard you cooking up some good food. Can I get some? Like, holy crap, dude.
Funny thing is, they were on the watchtower, so like
one of the biggest flexes.
Yeah, but like that's the weird thing that it didn't get like scientifically speaking, because Does smell travel through space?
No.
Yeah, it's fucking comics.
There's no oxygen to have it travel.
I just had to confirm just in case. Oh yeah, around the end of the fucking comic, not Spider-Man, Superman is just like, I need some more of that silver kryptonite.
Truly.
Yeah.
It's
But
fiending.
it was already in the sun. He's like, stupid Batman. He wasn't mad or anything, just like, God damn it, Batman. But yeah, that's all the time we have. Cornell, you do the outro.
The intro?
Outro.
Oh yeah, I'll do the intro. So we got no, I'm just no, see you guys later. This has been Quino, Anthony.
I thought that was all you had for a second.
Yeah, alright, see you guys later. No, but check us out on our Instagram. It's called our Spotify, iTunes. We post stuff from our podcast there. We don't do the podcast anymore. We've just been focusing on YouTube for a bit, but who knows? Maybe in the near future we'll do another one. But check us out on your last nerve, all lowercase, no spaces, and we'll see you guys later.
And check out the description. I might link some videos or some shit.
I might just link some videos.